Alright, people, and what's really good? It's man like Jamo. This one's just a quick one, really. I just wanted to give you guys a little quick recap of the Lenovo and Lenovo Legion back to school event that man went to the other day down at the Free Monkeys headquarters down in Old Street. So let's go. Yes, you're locked into Tech Jamo, and people, I don't even know where to start. There were a lot of devices on this table. So I think I'm going to start off with the cheaper devices and some of the devices that have not yet featured on this channel, and then make my way up to the big boy things on the Lenovo Legion gaming lineup. Now, first up on my list was this Yoga 6 Gen 7 laptop, literally because of this dope little denim feel that it's got to the top of the laptop itself. Now, it's not all about design. We've also got some decent specs under the hood as well, namely 13.3 inch 16x10 60Hz full HD display. You got AMD 5000 processors in there, up to 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and up to 1TB of PCIe Gen 4 SSD storage. Not to mention, you've got quite a few USB-C and USB-A ports and a full-size HDMI with SD card reader. So you've got quite a good bit of connectivity there as well. Now, the next laptop I saw was the Yoga 7i Gen 7. Now, this thing is running with 12th gen Intel processors. So done know we got Thunderbolt 4 on board. Moving on to the screen, we got a 16-inch 16x10 2K panel, only 60Hz, but you do have touch options available too. Up to 16GB of DDR5 RAM, 4800 MHz RAM, and up to 512GB of NVMe Gen 4 SSD. You also got this little cute fingerprint sensor thing there as well, fam. So yeah, that's good for a little bit of security in that. Now, in terms of ports, it's also looking like good news, because not only do we have a full-size SD card reader, but we've got that Thunderbolt. So if you got that Thunderbolt dock, we're good to go. Now, moving on to tablets, first up was the Tab M10 Plus Gen 3. Now, name aside, you've got a 2K screen there, up to 4GB of RAM, I think 128GB of storage, and you've got 20W fast charging there too. Now, you do have a little MediaTek processor in there, but as we've seen with the OnePlus Nord 2T, MediaTek are doing bits, fam. It's not everyday Snapdragon, and that screen gets decently bright as well. Now, this tablet itself was compatible with the little Lenovo pen, however, it's not compatible with the keyboard apparently, so you'd have to get a third-party Bluetooth keyboard situation if you want to go into desktop mode. And also, this model didn't have the productivity mode built in either, so you're not going to get that stuff that you'd normally get on the P11 Pro range. Now, if you want a tablet on a budget, but you also want that laptop replacement vibe, then you probably want to have a look at the Lenovo P11. Now, this has a Snapdragon processor in it. You've got up to 6GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, and you've got a micro SD card reader in there. But the most important feature to me is the productivity mode. This literally turns the Android interface sideways like it would be in a normal Windows 10 laptop, fam. So you've got all your apps in the bottom left, kind of like how you would on a Google Chromebook, and you can also open up all of the apps in individual resizable windows, obviously depending on the app. And this is where we're getting into the laptop territory, but in a tablet form factor. We also had some Lenovo Go products, which are essentially peripherals that work around the main devices that you'll be copying. So stuff like mice, headphones, speakers, them kind of things there. And this right here is their wireless vertical mouse. Now, it immediately got my attention because of the kind of cork design that it's got to it. The cork is very grippy, and it also, I feel like it soaks in moisture as well. So if your hands do get sweaty in a gaming session, then you know you're not going to be sliding around the place. What's also good about this one is that it's Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about losing your wireless dongle adapter. It's all built in. Now, I thought I'd seen everything from Lenovo and Yoga, but I had not seen their new Yoga Slim 9i Gen 7, fam. Now this thing was giving build quality in abundance, fam. Those rounded edges with the metal rims looking saucy. And that's not all. When I tell you about the specs here, we're talking 12th gen Intel processors, yeah? 2K display minimum, but it goes up to 4K at 60 Hz. Up to 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM at 5600 megahertz, yeah? Up to 512 gigabyte of PCIe Gen 4 storage too. Did I mention that the display was OLED, cuz? And you know, man has to save the best to last. We've got the Lenovo Legion gaming laptop lineup, namely the Lenovo Legion 5, the Legion 5 Pro, the Legion Slim 7, and the Legion 7. Now, I'm not gonna gas you guys, the Slim 7 is still my go-to out of all the devices because of its nice slim portable form factor, and also the fact that it's the only Legion device with an SD card reader. However, I can't lie, man was staring at the RGB on the Legion 7 cover. Now, you know RGB gives you more frames per second, so man might have to have a further look into that device, you understand? But yeah guys, it's a nice little chilled out informal event. Big shout out to Free Monkeys and Lenovo for inviting me down, and if I do manage to get my hands on any of the devices, don't know we're gonna go in deep when we're reviewing the thing.